Ding, ding, ding. Last one, we got a quarterback debate. It's Jordan Love versus Brock Purdy, and they basically scored the exact same amount of fantasy points per game in both 4-point and 6-point per passing touchdown leagues, and they were more or less QB 6-7 per game, not counting Carson Wentz and Joe Flacco. So that would be Jordan Love versus Brock Purdy. Does anybody have Purdy higher?
Just to throw in Flacco, that's also a plus for Pittman. Should the quarterback injury occur for either guy?
Okay, Jordan Love versus Brock Purdy. So does anybody have Purdy?
No.
Nope.
Does anybody want to make the case for Purdy? Okay.
Over Love? I mean, look,
he's awesome.
His weapons are fantastic and a little bit more high end than the Packers. His system is probably similar, but he's just not going to throw as much.
Purdy, yeah, he's not going to throw as much, but he's going to probably lead the league in yards per target, yards per attempt. Right?
He probably will, but it probably won't be 9.6 like it was last year.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think anybody's been ever over 9 2 years in a row. So he has regression coming. And we, like you said, they were basically the same last year. Jordan Love did that with like 17 different wide receivers. I do think Purdy's got more risk if he misses one of his big guys for a significant period of time, and definitely more risk if he loses 2 of them.
I guess the argument for Purdy would be he has better weapons.
He had better weapons last year, though, and scored the same number of points as Love, almost.
And he's done it for longer than Love.
5 more games.
No, he did it for a full season. Love basically had a good half a season, right?
He got off to a good start too. I don't think we should ignore that.
I'm going to say we're looking at their full season statistics, and it was the same last year.
Yeah. All right. We sort of asked, last month, I think, what's the difference between Jordan Love this year and Trevor Lawrence last year? Love, yes. Was he scoring fantasy points? What's that?
Better coach?
Maybe, but we probably weren't saying that a year ago. Was he scoring fantasy points at the beginning of the year? Yes, he was. Was he playing well? Not really. He was pretty inaccurate. He was just kind of getting a lot of touchdowns. He started playing great the second half of the season. Became a different quarterback, I'd say.
It's also, you had 2 rookie receivers, a second-year receiver who barely played, a rookie tight end, 2 rookie tight ends, one that got injured. Aaron Jones was in and out of the lineup. Like, there was a lot of moving parts for the Packers. And so it's a big credit to Jordan Love to have accomplished what he accomplished. And the way that he looked at the end of the season, going into the playoffs, that Dallas game was unbelievable. He's got the goods, and again, if you're in the NFC North and you saw 20 years of Brett Favre, 20 years of Aaron Rodgers, and now you got another 20 years of Jordan Love, maybe, or 15 years, whatever it is, of those 3 guys, like that's insane.
Okay, I'm not going to argue here. I think we're good. And
now, if you want the better value for similar production, you just wait a round or 2 and you get Purdy. Now, we haven't seen that in our drafts, but I think we'll see that in real drafts.
Jordan Love went in round 10 to Jamie, and Brock Purdy went in round 8 to Zach Brook. I think the fun thing about all these debates is that no matter what we say, they're going to be pretty split amongst the fantasy population.